No doubt, affordability is a top election issue, and for families with young children, the cost of childcare is central to that. Our Ontario Hub's editor, Mary Baxter, is in our studio at Western University in London. She joins us now for more. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jan.
Now, Mary, why is finding affordable childcare in Ontario such a problem?
Well, actually, before I start, I just want to mention what we're going to be talking about here today, because childcare can mean many things. I'm talking about the services that parents actually will pay for to look after their kids. So babysitting to daycare to before and after school programs.
Okay.
And one of the reasons why it's such a challenge, actually there's three. One is because it's expensive, and then also it's really hard to find spaces. And even if you could find spaces, or even if there were no problem with the spaces, it's really hard to find workers. So those are the big challenges. I spoke to one mother, she lives in Thorndale, which is outside of London, and she was telling me she'd like to have her son go to the after-school care service at her local public school, but the waiting list is just, there's a huge waiting list, and she can't get a space for him.
Now, as we know, we're in the middle of the federal election campaign, so I'm curious to know, what are the various parties promising on this issue?
Well, looking at the left of the spectrum, we're kind of liberals and left. We're seeing movement towards a national child care plan. The ones that have gone, I think, farthest afield in that is the NDP. They're promising to actually write laws to introduce a national child care plan and to put $1 billion, I believe, over the existing expenditures to help put this into place. But the Liberals are looking at establishing a national secretariat. So it would look at how do you actually put such a plan into place and do the building blocks for that. And along with that, they're looking at trying to help the situation now as well with contributing, I think it's more than $500 million to add 220,000 childcare spaces, I believe, in before and after school programs across the country. And with some of those going towards making sure that they're available for parents that might be working odd hours, like on a night shift.
And that's a stark contrast from the Conservatives, correct?
Yeah, that is very much so. The Conservatives, I spoke to Karen Vecchio. She's the shadow critic for the Conservatives in areas such as childcare. And she was telling me that they're concerned that with a national childcare program, the big challenge is how do you make sure that it works for everyone? Because the solution that works in downtown Toronto, for instance, is going to be different from one that would work for rural Ontario.
Now, I'm curious, with these promises, how easy or hard would it be to implement this in Ontario and in Canada at large?
Well, along with the challenge that the Conservatives have suggested, and just while I remember, that's why they're wanting to continue on with the universal child benefit. But the other big challenge, particularly here in Ontario, is a different philosophy on the provincial levels. So the Ontario Conservatives, for instance, like the federal Conservatives, believe in more of an individual, enabling the individual to figure out their own solutions. So they've introduced a childcare tax benefit, but there's also a strong atmosphere of fiscal restraint. So they've been looking at things like and introducing things like cost sharing the expenses of operating and administrating new childcare spaces with the municipalities, and that's something extremely new. So the challenge is that federal money has to flow through the province to reach the local communities. So whatever they do nationally, they have to make sure that the provinces and the territories are on board with it.
Mary, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you again for keeping us in the loop on these top key issues during the federal campaign. That's Mary Baxter, our Ontario Hub's editor at Southwestern Ontario.
The Agenda with Steve Paikin is brought to you by the Chartered Professional Accountants of Ontario. CPA Ontario is a regulator, an educator, a thought leader, and an advocate. We protect the public. We advance our profession. We guide our CPAs. We are CPA Ontario. And by viewers like you. Thank you.